Welcome to the Argument Clinic. I'm Coach.
I'm Navy.
On this show, we basically just get into an argument. We only have one rule. We never ever argue about anything that actually matters.
Maybe.
That means no politics, no religion, and no sports. So, being that this is our first show, we don't... Stop hitting me! What are you hitting me for?
I'm not hitting you. I'm touching you.
Is it a hit or a catch?
It's obviously a hit. You physically, propelled your hand into my body. That's a hit every time.
Oh, that is a touch. That's a hit.
No, anytime you do this, every touch technically is a hit, man. You still have to hit my body with your body in order to make it work. Therefore, it's a hit no matter how hard you touch.
No, see, that right there, how hard. See, a touch, something soft, something possibly pleasant, something friendly. A hit is with force.
Hit can be friendly. Buddies do that all the time. Like, hey, man, how you doing?
Ow, see, you hit me.
Friendly hitting. But how do you know? The force required to make a hit is completely subjective. What you decide is a touch, to me, is a hit. Therefore, it's a hit.
So, that's a hit.
Stop hitting me.
You're a wuss.
Being a wuss has no bearing on the point of a touch versus hit argument.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't, because you can be hit and not be hurt. You can be touched and you can be hurt. Have you touched a stove and gotten hurt from it?
Depends.
Exactly. Therefore, being a wuss has nothing to do with whether or not you got hit.
You never specified if the stove was on.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because I can touch the stove. If it's not on, then it don't get hurt.
If you touch it at the wrong angle, you can get pinched and still get hurt whether it's on or not.
That depends. Is it a glass top stove?
Not necessarily. But if the glass is cracked, you can touch it and get cut.
No.
Yes, there's all kinds of ways you can get hot.
No, because the way those things crack, they still stay flat. They stay smooth.
It's not if it's cracked by a 3-year-old.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Anyway, you need to apologize for hitting me.
No. There is absolutely no justification as to why I need to apologize for hitting you.
So you admit you hit me?
Touching you. Technicality.
You're an idiot.
We're not arguing that.
Good, because that'd be an argument I'd win. Just like I'm winning this one.
You're not.
You hit me!
No, I didn't.
You hit me with your fingers.
You want me to really hit you?
I'm not sure you could hurt me, which apparently is what you think it needs to be.
One way till we find out.
True.
So,
I'm waiting for my apology.
you're not going to get it.
You're a jerk.
We're still not arguing that either. I don't get what the problem is. I hit you. Did I hurt you? No.
Yeah,
hit you.
No, see, you're saying that I win because you're using my own words, which means you agree with me. That
Quotations, I do not agree with you. I'm using your definition of a phrase. Or I probably just lost myself. But no.
My definition of a hit is the correct definition of a hit.
No, it's your opinion.
No, yes. If you touch something with your hand or anything thrown, like if you throw a baseball or whatever, anything moving, when it touches something else, physically makes contact, it's hitting that object.
But see, in using all of that explanation right there, you are using the word touch. It's when you put emphasis on it that it becomes hit.
Right. Hit is a subjective argument, which means based on the amount of force applied to the touch, it becomes a hit.
So therefore, you just agreed with me.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Because hit is a subjective. I claim you hit me. You used too much force when you connected your fingers to my shoulder.
And therefore, I am not wrong in calling you a wuss.
Again, the issue of whether or not it causes pain has nothing to do with whether or not it's a hit or not.
Neither does you being a wuss.
We're not arguing that either.
Okay, then let's move on.
All right. Being that this is our first episode, what do we name the pumpkin?
Do we really need to name the pumpkin?
I think so. He has enough personality. He needs a name.
The Webiverse demands it.
Did she really just say the Webiverse demands it?
Yes, I like the word Webiverse. I'm going to use it more frequently, even at work.
I agree.
Yes.
I think that becomes a word here on the argument class.
Yes, the Webiverse.
I'm good with that. Andre.
Schniggelfritz. I don't know why.
Ferdinand.
Schniggelfritz isn't even a name.
It is.
You can't just invent a word and say that's the guy's name.
But you can. How do you think names came about in the first place?
They were rooted in other languages most of the time.
Yeah, and before that...
The real question is how do some of the spellings come about, but
We're not
the names
arguing
are the
that.
names.
Cave people. Hey, Gorlak.
Gorlak's a real name. It's Germanic in descent.
How about Thorgid?
Gesundheit.
Thank you. I think that taco's coming back. Where do names originate from? They came by sounds. Nonsensical. Yeah, sensequential.
We have a language now. That was when languages were being
now.
invented. Yeah, so you can't just invent a word when we have a language with millions of names ready
You
to be
can
spoken.
invent words. You can. Because I am now forgetting the word that I am looking for. And I will make one up if I have to.
Being able to forget a word does not automatically mean you can make one up to substitute for it.
So you can.
No.
Bush did it all the time.
No politics.
I didn't say which one.
Doesn't matter. They're all politicians.
That's not
Don't
true.
break our rules.
That is not true. I could be talking about the shrubbery. The singing bush and the Three Amigos.
Your logic is flawless, but you're still wrong.
All right,
You
fair
can't
enough.
just make up the name for Andre.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Because I'm still forgetting the word. Oh, yeah, hey, slang. Haha. The shizzle. They made it up. It's now a word.
Are you really going to turn our pumpkin at the argument clinic ghetto?
No, I'm just saying that I can call him whatever I want. Because that's how words are made.
Well, you
anyway.
can call him whatever you want, but that doesn't mean it has to be his name.
We're not arguing that.
Actually, we are.
No. Schniegelfritz. Sure. We're arguing that that could be his name.
What makes you think he's German?
You think he's not?
I said Andre. That's clearly Austrian. Why not, really? You're going to hit me now?
Anyway.
We're going to take this from naming a pumpkin, and you're going to get violent about naming...
You apparently have Smurfs in here.
Yes, and they both agreed that Schniegelfritz is not the pumpkin's name.
Right, fair enough, but Andre?
Well, it was just the first name that popped into my head. I didn't say it was the best name.
See, I can
Hey,
make
at least
that,
it's a real name.
I can
It's
make
not
that same
Schniegelfritz.
thing about Schniegelfritz. First thing that popped in my head.
But it's not a legitimate name. Andre is.
Here. Aside from the giant.
Dr. Dre's name is Andre. There's plenty of people named Andre. We worked with a guy named Andre.
You're really going to use him as the example.
I'm just saying it's a legitimate name.
Schniegelfritz isn't?
Schniegelfritz isn't even a word.
Okay, fine. What if I went with Flugraf?
That's not a word either.
It actually is. My grandma's maiden name is Flugraf.
So you're going to take a last name and make it a first name.
Sure.
That doesn't really work very well. It usually does the other way around, where you use like Peter and then you'll say like Mike Peters or something like that. Okay? It still doesn't... Come up with a name for the pumpkin.
Well, I'm trying to, but you keep interrupting.
Hey, I'm the pumpkin. My name is Schniegelfritz.
Really?